Another bar closed. Where are my old military buddies going to meet now? Darn! I would have bought this place if I'd known.
Excuse me, dear. Did I overhear you're in the market for a tavern?
Tavern? Yeah, I guess I am. You got one for sale?
I do. It's completely free if you want it.
Where is it? And what's the hidden catch?
Come, I will show you.
Whoa! You're giving this away?
Kinda. Do you want it?
Heck yeah! I'd love to own a place like this.
You do have to pay with your...
Listen, lady, you said it was free. I'll take the keys now, thanks.
It is free, but I should tell you...
Nah, not interested. Just have over the keys and I'll take it from here.
Okay then, I hope you enjoy.
Surprise?
Yes. My voice.
You didn't let her tell you the catch. And now you're the tavern's witch. Oh, and my new boss.
Oh, so this is real. I'm not tripping?
Yep, the tavern requires the witch to always take care of it. You're its new landlord, so you'll need to get used to your new body quick.
Hey, Loona, says Gigi the tavern cat. Loona stirs but turns away. Oi, don't ignore me. It's nearly opening time. Loona slowly opens her eyes, and instantly her thoughts turn to yesterday's events. Dragging one of her hands out from underneath the bed covers, she studies her slender fingers and witch-like nails. Exploring the feminine hand and not recognizing it as her own, she thinks back at how large and rough her old male hands were. They are no longer battle-worn and scarred. They're dainty and delicate. Ugh. You know what, lady? Gigi says with a puff of his cheeks, pushing at Loona with his back paws. This is not my job. I'm not your alarm clock. With one sharp jab in the back, Loona rolls back around to look Gigi in the eyes. So, what is your job then? Loona asks with a cheeky grin. Offended, Gigi stands with his tail in the air. You're new here, so I'm going to let that one slide. For now. Knowing she successfully wound him up, she laughs playfully at the talking black cat standing in her bed. Reaching across to stroke him gently on the head, Loona asks, So, where are we exactly? It all happened so fast yesterday. We're in the Witch's Brew Tavern, Gigi replies sternly. Surely you remember. You really should remember, seeing as you were once a burly guy, and now you're not. Yeah, that was wild. Loona laughs, sitting up in the bed. Always read the small print first, huh? Loona says, nervously touching her plump hanging chest. My old boss did try to warn you, Gigi replies with a snort, jumping off the bed. You didn't want to listen, so desperate to buy a place for you and your old buddies to drink, you threw yourself at the chance to run this place. Now you're stuck like that, and stuck with me. Loona touches her long, electric blue-colored hair that's cascading down her face and smiles. Stuck isn't the word I'd use. Gigi rolls his eyes. I've seen hundreds of different witches run this place. Give it a few days and you'll start telling me you want out. Gigi then drops his head and sighs. Especially those who have had their gender swapped. You'll struggle with being a woman, and you'll get all depressed and miserable, making my life a living hell. A wry smile works its way across Loona's face as she bursts up and out of bed. Standing completely butt naked with her hands on her hips, she confidently laughs out loud. The bed sheets thrown in the air by her swift movements waft down to the floor around her feet. You don't know me at all, Loona exclaims, causing Gigi to jump in fright. I'm excited to get started. As Gigi lands back on his paws, he looks up at Loona's completely naked body. Loona! He shrieks, looking away like an embarrassed schoolboy. Put some darn clothes on, woman! I'm the only pussy that should be seen in public around here. Loona looks down at her unfamiliar curves and bounces on the spot. She giggles as her body jiggles and parts of her anatomy unexpectedly clap together. Sorry, Gigi. Loona replies in awe as she looks down at herself from all angles. It's just... Loona pauses and she feels her emotions coming to the surface. In her old life, crying was frowned upon, but now she can't stop them from bubbling in her eyes. I've always dreamed of this. Okay. Ugh. Gigi huffs, unable to look in Loona's direction. I get it. You like your new body. Now can you do me a favor and get dressed? I'm super uncomfortable right now. You're my boss? Sure. Loona grins, looking aimlessly around at what's now become her bedroom in the tavern. Staring at all the old world furniture, Loona doesn't know where anything is or what to even wear. She thinks for a minute and wonders what kind of witch she's going to be like. She smiles as thoughts of crooked and pointy hats come to mind. Loona, Gigi says sarcastically, impatient by her inaction. Is something wrong? Loona puts a single finger into the air, but then instantly seems deflated by her lack of knowledge about the entire situation. I've got questions. We've not got long, Gigi replies in frustration. Ask quickly. Loona nods. What kind of witch am I? Why does my new tavern even need a witch? Why am I your boss? Why can you talk? Loona laughs nervously. Frankly, what the heck is going on here? Gigi lets out a long breath. Seriously? Loona looks left and then looks right. If I'm honest, Cat, Loona answers abruptly, looking down at him. I'm a little confused. Will I still be able to drink with my buddies? I own the place, right? Gigi, he corrects. And yes, your buddies will be able to drink here. Still, you can't shun your responsibilities to the witch's brew. Which are? Well, to put it simply, Gigi answers, moving over to the small window in the room. The witch's brew was open to offer people sanctuary from what ails them. You, as the witch and owner of this tavern, must offer guidance and use your magic to help those in desperate need. Loona puts a single, manicured finger to her chin in thought. So, I'm like a glorified bartender, offering an ear and kind words, but also magical? Like an excited 10-year-old at Christmas, Loona looks around the dusty room, looking for a magic wand. Frustrated she doesn't see one, she frowns. You said I'm magical, right? Where's my wand? Gigi, forgetting that Loona's still just in her birthday suit, looks back over his shoulder. You don't have a wand, he answers timidly, looking away. That's not how your magic works, he says bashfully. Then how does it work then? Loona asks casually, playing with her hair. You're what we call a heart witch, Gigi explains, staring out the window, frightened to look around. A heart witch? What does that mean? It's a long story, Gigi replies. We don't have time for it right now. You need to get dressed, and we need to open. We can't miss our chance to help people, otherwise the witch's brew will start to lose its magic, and we will both start to disappear. Disappear? Loona gasps. I've only just bought this place. Well, get dressed then, Gigi sighs. Try clicking your fingers and thinking of an outfit. That always worked for my old boss. Loona thinks for a moment about what would be appropriate for her new body. A dress comes to mind, and she holds up one hand like Gigi instructed. Like this? She asks, clicking her fingers. Much to her surprise, a wall of black material flies out from the wardrobes nearby and begins to circle around Loona. Flapping and swirling around, the black material starts to encase Loona. Laughing, as she's tickled, Loona is amazed as a tight black dress forms around her feminine curves. Seconds later, she's forced up on her feet by a pair of high heels. My goodness, Loona chuckles, wobbling for a second before she regains her composure. These certainly aren't standard issue. Gigi looks around and sees Loona's outfit coming together, and he instantly starts to relax. That's better, he says with relief. Much more fitting for the new landlord of the witch's brew. How do you feel? Twisting and turning her body so the thick, heavy skirt of her dress swings from side to side, Loona smiles. Throwing her hands together, Loona flicks up one leg and points to the tip of her heels. I feel great! She shouts. Do I look cute? Gigi interrupts with a hint of sarcasm. Do I? Ugh, I don't know, Gigi replies petulantly. Every new witch asks me that on their first day. I'm a cat, for goodness sake. Rude, Gigi, Loona pouts, shaking her head. This is an exciting moment for me. Please don't ruin it. Ugh. Do you know how to pull a pint? Gigi asks, changing the subject. Kinda, Loona replies, fiddling with some of the frills on her dress. I guess you'll learn, he sighs. Now come on, get downstairs and open the place up for business. I can already feel a heavy heart waiting for us to offer sanctuary. Loona smiles, determined to do a good job. We'll serve them so many pints they'll forget all their troubles, she exclaims. Gigi scoffs, then laughs. You've really got a lot to learn about being the witch of the Witch's Brew, Loona. Good thing I'm here to guide you, huh? Guide? Loona cheekily retorts. Aren't you just my alarm clock? Not finding her comment funny, Gigi prowls over to the door and looks back. Just come with me, he says, leaving the room. Gigi then shows Loona around the tavern. It's a quick stop tour of the entire building, not giving Loona much of a chance to ask any questions. Before she can even settle and stand straight in her heels, Gigi prowls over to the entrance to open the place for business. Only a few minutes late, Gigi comments, scratching at the bottom of the door with his paws. That's not bad for your first day as the witch. As the midday sunlight streams through the door, the beams of lights are made evident by the dust of the old tavern swirling around in the air. A single man steps in from the outside. His face is stern, and his shoulders are sagging, almost dragging his feet across the floor. Loona can only awkwardly smile as the man struggles to make it over to the bar. Morning, Taylor, Gigi greets, moving swiftly past him to jump on the service counter. We've got a new witch this morning. I'd like to introduce you to Loona. Taylor continues his trudge toward the bar. He doesn't even look up as Loona greets him with a wide smile. Sliding a single stool back, he scrapes it along the floor and sits. The usual, Taylor grunts, bereft of life. Loona looks at Gigi, confused. Gigi doesn't say anything. He just nods at the beer pump handles in front of her. Loona says nervously, trying to seem like she knows what she's doing. How are you this morning then, Taylor? Taylor doesn't respond. He just leans on the counter like he's got the weight of the world upon his shoulders. A dark cloud seemingly appears above him, like he's manifesting his despair for all to see. Grabbing one of the grubby-looking pint glasses, Loona holds it under one of the tabs waiting for Gigi's approval that she's selected the correct beer to serve him. How many witches has it been, Gigi? Taylor asks, groaning as he taps at the countertop. I grow tired of the help I was promised that's never delivered to me. Gigi's eyes prick up and he gets all defensive. Too many, he replies nervously, but I have a good feeling about this one. Forcing himself, Taylor looks up at Loona, who's trying her best to pull him a pint. Loona goes bright red as she fumbles and spills the drink in her hand. Won't be long, Loona awkwardly chirps. Just trying to get used to my new surroundings and, body. Body? Taylor grunts. So, we've got another guy scammed into taking up the brew, eh? Nervous, Loona drops the pint glass, and the glass explodes around her feet and the beer inside splashes everywhere, and Loona feels like an idiot. Shit, Loona says, becoming flustered and frantic. Sorry about this, Gigi says, becoming embarrassed by Luna's inability to get Taylor his drink. I didn't have time to teach this one before we opened. So, Taylor huffs, leaning over the bar to look at Loona. Freaking out yet? Loona looks up confused. Freaking out? Are you starting to miss your own body? Taylor asks bluntly. All the other men who have become the Witch of the Brew freak out after a few days. I don't like it when that happens. The place becomes uncomfortable, and the pints don't taste right. No. Loona waves her hand in disagreement. I'm actually enjoying it. Standing up and wobbling in her heels, Loona grabs a hold of the counter to steady herself. Do you think I look cute in my dress? Gigi wouldn't answer me because he's a fuddy-duddy.
Enjoying it? Taylor asks, wheezing out a laugh. How bad was your life before this, if you're enjoying being the Brew's new witch?
Ex-military, Loona answers proudly. But in all honesty, I'm just happy I've managed to secure a place for me and my buddies to keep drinking together. I can't tell you how many places have closed on us. No one wants to drink anymore. It's all bubble tea and pumpkin spice lattes.
Taylor coughs out another laugh and tries to crack a smile. You've become the witch of the Brew, just so you have somewhere for your friends to drink.
Yeah, Loona answers, going a little red. Is that so bad?
So, you weren't scammed into it? Taylor asks, coughing as he struggles to lift his head. You aren't upset that you're forced to run this place until someone else agrees to take up the mantle from you?
Feeling confident, Loona shakes her head. Nope, not upset.
Taylor grunts and moans as he exerts his body enough to look Loona directly in the eyes. Loona looks deep into the man's tired-looking eyes. They have no spark and seem entirely lifeless, almost like the color in his eyes has been replaced by the same black cloud swirling above his head. Interesting, he remarks, giving in to the invisible weight, forcing his body into a slump. Now, about my pint?
Yes, Loona says. Right away.
Pushing the remaining broken glass on the floor away with the tip of her heels, Loona takes a moment to think before acting.
I'm a witch now,
she thinks to herself. With a big grin on her face, she raises one hand into the air and puts her fingers together to click. Gigi watches on and begins to frown. That's cheating, he scolds. Loona clicks her fingers and instantly a full pint pops into the existence in front of Taylor, much to the surprise of everyone in the room.
There,
Loona says triumphantly. I hope you enjoy it. Taylor slides his arm across the counter, unable or unwilling to lift it, and grabs the pint. Sliding himself off the stool, his arching body is barely able to stand with a pint in hand. As he begins to drag himself away from the bar, he stops. Very interesting, he says with a low growl. This one seems different to the others. Gigi sits up and quickly glances at Loona before watching Taylor move away. She's different, all right, Gigi whispers under his breath. She's a nudist.
Gigi,
Loona chides.
What?
Gigi whines, innocently looking away. Leaning toward Gigi, Loona pokes his side with one of her long nails. So, tell me. Gigi frowns. Don't poke me like that. Am I supposed to help that man or something? Loona asks, with intrigue, ignoring Gigi's moaning. With my magic? That's the idea, Gigi replies, watching Taylor slump in his usual seat at the other end of the tavern. None of your predecessors have been able to get him to open his heart.
Open his heart?
Yeah, that's how your magic works.
So, I need to open his heart?
Loona questions, bemused by the idea.
So, I have to remove it from his chest and open it up with a knife. That's brutal, Gigi.
Funny. Gigi sighs.
Well, what do you mean then?
Witches usually have spells and things, right? Gigi explains, lying down to stretch out his paws. Your magic comes from people opening their hearts to you. You see, each person who stumbles across the witch's brew will have something closing off their heart.
Oh,
Loona nods, thinking of the black cloud hanging over Taylor.
Is that why I can see his despair? Like a black cloud hanging over him?
Yes, exactly that, Gigi replies with excitement. He's closed off his heart to everyone. All the witches before you have tried to get him to open his heart and deal with his inner demons, but none of them were able to.
So, I need to get to know him?
Loona suggests. Easy now. Gigi laughs, pointing directly at the dress Loona is wearing. You've only just become the witch of the brew. Let's focus on getting you used to being the new you.
Loona looks down at her body and shrugs.
I'm used to it already, she smiles.
I've always been a woman in my mind, so now my body reflects how I feel inside.
Gigi snaps a look of confusion in Loona's direction. Are you sure? Yeah, Loona replies, almost offended. Furrowing her brow, Loona glares in Gigi's direction. Look, Cat, she says impatiently. Just teach me how to pour a proper pint, and I'll work out the rest along the way. Gigi shakes his head and lets out a long breath. How am I supposed to teach you that? I'm a cat! Oh, yeah. Loona chuckles apprehensively. Sorry, I've never had a talking cat friend before. No, clearly. Gigi smirks. Thanks for calling me a friend, though. You're really not like the others, Loona. I really do have a good feeling about you.